What's going on, heavy hitters? Welcome if this is your first time. Welcome back if not. Y'all, we have got to thank annoying Carlos King yet again for great content. He recently sat down with the beautiful, iconic Kenya Summer Moore to discuss, her tenure, her time on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So basically, I chose this part. She talks about pretty much everything Mark. Let's listen. Let's talk about it in the comments. So, y'all know how we do. Come on back. Let's have this heavy conversation.
You were so protective about this relationship. You didn't tell me about it. Our girl Joy. You really.
Pause it, please, because she knew damn better. Y'all were part of the enemy. That's why.
I knew you were dating, so I want to be clear. You told me you were dating. I didn't know you got married either until after you did it, and you told me, "Can you talk?" I said, "Yeah." You said, "I'm married, bitch." I said, "Bitch, to who?" That guy was telling you about from New York. I said, "What?" And I said, "This is a true conversation. Does the network know?" "No, bitch." I said, "Well, I ain't saying shit." Like,
Pause me, please. Do y'all think he really didn't say anything? Shit.
I'm not gonna say a word. I remember though seeing the wedding photo, and you two had a fist bump.
Yeah.
And I never said this to you, but I remember seeing it, and I felt something was off. Because, and unless there was just certain photos that weren't released.
Yeah, I mean, they were unauthorized photos.
Pause me, please. Well, what was off? It was just a quirky, cute little picture between newlyweds.
Oh, because for me,
That wasn't my photo.
God, okay,
oh,
got
I
it.
eventually posted that photo on my Instagram.
See,
That one, the fist
that
bump
was
I
the
did.
only one, and I felt in that moment, this doesn't feel emotional or romantic.
Really?
Yeah, because for me, if it's a wedding photo, you guys should be kissing, and
Well, I had those.
well, that's what I'm saying. So
I thought it was the opposite. I thought it showed that we had a great, fun, friendly relationship.
Pause me, please. I agree. I thought it was something cute that the two people like each other and were having fun. Clearly, we were wrong, child.
It wasn't just about
Got
a sexual
it.
attraction or, oh, I got to marry you so fast because I'm just so hot for you. I thought it was rooted in a friendship.
So, because a lot of people did assume, and let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Pause me, please. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Did you rush to get married because of where you were in your life at the time, wanting to have a child? You met.
Pause it, please. Come on, Carlos. Ask the questions. Now, this is definitely what I want to know.
He's listen. Despite what's going on right now, the man is fine.
Pause it, please. I mean, he all right if you like the earring in the nose, light skinned, pretty boy type.
He's fine.
Mark is stunning.
He's a good looking guy.
He will probably, if he was on more than one season, he would have been one of the hottest house husbands. Sorry, Mauricio and Happy Eddie. And Juan Dixon, you get. I mean,
Mark.
physical.
Mark is better
I know
looking than
Mark is gorgeous. Was the pressures of you being on the show, having to go on couples trips as a single woman?
Oh, you think that rushed me to the altar?
No. I want to talk about the psychology of things.
Yeah.
Pause me, please. Okay, come on. Let's get to it because I'm a little confused what we're doing.
Because what I like to do is go further. The thing is this: I don't know what it's like to be invited on a couple's trip as a single female, and when you're getting into it with these girls, rightfully so, their husbands have their back.
Pause me, please. True. Okay, this is getting good. Keep going, Carlos.
Yes. Which
And-
I've encountered in the last few seasons here on Real Housewives. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're sort of like alone.
Yes.
And it must do something to you. So the one thing I've always wanted to ask you was, yes, you wanted that in your personal life. Was it also something like, I also just want somebody on this show that I can be protected by?
Pause me, please. Very good question. Although we know Mark didn't like Ken, so nah.
You know, I am. So no, it had nothing to do with the show.
Okay.
Pause me, please. I would have to agree, just an observation, because I think we all know Kenya just desires love.
And honestly, we connected right away. I remember, and I don't know if a lot of people know this story,
Pause me, please. No, we don't know this story, so go on and give it to us.
but I met him months before dating him. I was fresh out of the relationship with Crazy. I call him Crazy Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't need to date anybody because it's like, and that was pressure. That was pressure.
Dating
Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes was pressure.
Yeah.
Pause me, please. Now, with Matt, now that's who was fine. Crazy as hell, but fine.
Yes.
So when it came to Mark, I met him right after I stopped seeing Crazy Eyes, and I was like, wow, this is a good looking guy. I was in New York. I was at a restaurant and I met him, and I thought, wow, that's a good looking guy. Like, and he was, he looked kind of like a little nerdy because he had his little book bag and backpack or whatever you want to call it. And he was doing paperwork in the restaurant because he owned the restaurant, and he was just there doing paperwork at one of the stations. And so later I was like, I really would like to connect with him, but I'm not ready. I need to just take some time for myself, figure out how I got myself in this situation with this other fool, and I need to just be ready. And I prayed so much. Like,
Pause me, please. Now, Kenya, don't you blame God for that. I'm playing. Maybe God put you in a situation with Mark because inevitably you got the joy that you wanted. Brooklyn.
work on me, fix whatever is broken so that when I do meet someone, I am ready to receive them. And that's what I did. I just worked on myself. I read, I was going through counseling, all of those things. And I remember it was not, I think it was Thanksgiving-ish, maybe 3 months later, and I called up Chef Roble and I said, you remember the guy, that you introduced me to? And he said, yeah. I said, is he single? And he was like, let me check, And then it was just history from there. So he was I made the first move. And I remember we didn't talk right away. When we did talk, we were on the phone for 2 hours at a time. Every time we would speak, we would be on the phone for hours at a time.
Is he trying to take your money?
Child, he was setting up the plot.
He wants me to pay his bills and some payment that no one understands what the payment is for. But that's not holding up the divorce, because I would pay him whatever to go away. He is trying to undo my rights to Brooklyn when it comes to TV appearances, because he's now doing a reality show.
Pause me, please. Okay, let's get to the dirt. Give us the grease. What's tea, girl? What the hell is taking so long?
Is it a pilot? Because you're not a producer.
I believe it's a show, because
is it straight to series?
That I don't know. He won't
Pause me, please. Oh, okay. So now Miss Thang want her own show, and she want to use the baby.
tell me about it. He won't discuss it. I do know that they've been traveling. I do know. So if you just have a pilot money, you usually don't travel people and shoot in multiple locations. So I do believe that it's an actual series.
And he was upset when he saw Marlo kick the door while Brooklyn was in your hotel room.
Well, he was allegedly upset.
Okay.
Pause me, please. Anybody with common sense was mad when Marlo kicked that damn door.
This is a man that hasn't seen his daughter for a total of 2 days and 2 years.
What? Girl.
Oh, no.
Hell no.
But so what he's trying to do is trump up charges so he can have me sign off on her appearing in his show.
Pause me, please, and hear me out. Unpopular opinion. Why wouldn't his daughter air or be shown in his show as well? Make it work for the both of y'all. Make sure your daughter's getting checks from both sides of the shows.
And that is what held up the divorce. Because if it was the other things, I'd sign off. I mean, you want this money? Here, I'll make more. It's not that. He was trying to take away my right to Brooklyn when it comes to TV appearances, because he wants her to appear on his show.
Pause me, please. Okay, great clarity on that. Now, this tit for tat stuff, y'all need to grow up. The child could be on both shows. She should be getting paid or some type of residual or check or whatever from each show. Now, if he was being an ass and was holding you off, please don't do that and just retaliation. Again, let the baby benefit from both.
The show ruined your marriage?
Pause me, please. Hell no. He did that, and he did everything in his power to make her look miserable and to try and embarrass her.
No, Mark ruined our marriage. Mark ruined our marriage. I'm a good wife, and I will be a great wife to the next man.
Pause me, please. One thing I will say about Kenya, as far as it appeared on the show, she did appear to really try.
So it was a real, genuine connection that we had. We both wanted the same thing at the same time. which is also again the crazy thing about, from the rumors with Walter that escalated to things being fake, all started by Miss Parks, of course.
You and Walter were in a real relationship.
Candy told you that.
Yeah.
But they chose to believe him, saying,
All right, heavy hitters. That's pretty much it, y'all. The conversation started to talk about the rental boyfriends that she allegedly had. Y'all be sure to like, comment. Please like and comment. It really helps the video. And let's do what we do. Talk about it in the comments. Was she right? Was she wrong? Do you believe this about Mark? Hey, let's just talk about it. And until the next time, y'all be easy. Be sure to check out the rest of my videos. Like the video, y'all. Peace.